state of Karnataka. Elections and results are over, but a teacher had to face the axe because that teacher wrote against the freebies on social media. The Karnataka teacher had to face the axe for a social media post on Facebook on the freebies and slammed the ballooning loan burden. Has been suspended from the job. The teacher accused of breaching the service rule. Predicted a 2.4 lakh crore debt burden of the Congress schemes that have been recently announced. Sidda government has just come to power, and is this looking at muzzling of free speech? A teacher mainly and basically just putting out statistics to say that the Congress party had made these announcement of schemes, but because of that there could be a 2.6 lakh crore debt burden that could take place. And we are being told that after that social media post came to the notice, the individual, the teacher on his screen, had to face acts, had to be suspended by the government. It's raising a serious question on, can a teacher not even mention the details about the sort of loss that can be faced by the government. We are being told that the teacher has been accused of breaching a service rule. We'll try and get more details. If this was a government school teacher, government college teacher, we'll try and get more clarity on that. But for an individual, for a teacher to basically just point out the details has not been taken well. Let's bring in Sagai Raj for the latest on that. Sagai, good morning. This is, you know, it's very shocking that a teacher has basically put out that there could be a massive burden of debt, a whopping amount, and the teacher is suspended for that. What exactly was the reason? What happened? Do tell us the latest.
In fact, the education department, the district education officer has given a justification that it is a breaching of a code because he is a government employee and criticizing his own government, and he has mentioned the kind of debt the Karnataka government has faced during the period of Chief Minister. He has compared from S.M. Krishna to B.S. Yediyurappa's government, saying that how much of money was in debt and how much of money was in debt when Siddaramaiah was in power from 2013 to 2018. And he has also mentioned that the freebies will not change the fortunes of the people. And this particular message had gone viral on social media.
This is whether freebies are a fair game or is this just about populism. Stay on with me, because joining me on the phone line is S. Prakash of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Good morning, Mr. S. Prakash. How should one see this suspension of a teacher? Remember, this can happen even in a BJP-ruled state, but they are this individual was specifically focusing on the debt that the state can face, and he was suspended.
No, the message is loud and clear. Don't speak truth anymore. The freedom of speech is selective. Only during the BJP regime it should be followed. When we are in power, no such liberty will be allowed for any of the people of Karnataka. This will be the things of events which will unfold in the coming days. The duplicity of Congress party in each and every issue will come out brazenly. I am sure, unfortunately, a teacher has become a victim of Congress party's dual policy.
Mr. Prakash, do you think the Chief Minister, or the newly inducted Chief Minister, Siddaramaiah, should respond to this? Why should a teacher face the axe for simply pointing out facts and statistics?
I expect the Chief Minister to direct the education officials to withdraw the suspension. I know it was not done on the instruction of the Chief Minister, but his intervention is now required. Let him exhibit it.
All right, Mr. S. Prakash, I do have an added question here, because this is the new government. It's already facing civic apathy. We saw what happened in Bengaluru with regard to the hailstorm, and now we hear of a teacher suspended. But the issue is also about logistics. The issue is that the teacher has been accused of breaching the service rule, that when you're in service like this, you cannot really be speaking against the government, and it can be a rule for any teacher in any state as well. So do you think this is application of rules also partly?
No, it is more than the application of the rule. The pleasing of the government and the powers that be in Vidhan Sabha is responsible for this. He could have been warned or admonished by the senior officials. Instead of that, they have outrightly suspended. That is only to send two messages: one for the teachers and other for the government, how loyal they are.
Thank you so much, Mr. S. Prakash of the BJP, slamming the Congress government in Karnataka. I want to go back to Sagai Raj for the latest on that. Sagai, has there been a statement at all coming in from the government, or this decision has been taken and the teacher suspended now simply for quoting some facts? Now, if he's wrong on facts, he could have been facing the acts for that, or there could have been a show cause notice at least that could have been sent, but a suspension right away.
Absolutely, and this gentleman, the teacher, has not only shared on social media, he has also shared on the social messenger, has forwarded the
Okay.
message on WhatsApp to all his friends, and which has gone viral. And one of his, a person who have received this particular message has escalated the issue and filed a complaint with the education department, and education department had suspended him. So we don't have an education minister in the state of Karnataka to give a justification or an explanation as of now, but only a suspension copy that we got access where they have said that he also worked for the same government and he cannot be so critical about the government, and it is a breach of a rule, the education department rule, who is working in a government school. So they have given justification in the suspension order, and now he's been suspended, as opposition has criticized, saying that it is not on behest of the Chief Minister of Karnataka, but still, if the Chief Minister of Karnataka intervene and try to revoke this will be a good message which will be sent across to the people.
Thank you so much, Sagai Raj, for the latest coming in. A teacher suspended from the job simply because he had put out a post saying that these Congress schemes that have been announced will lead to a massive, a whopping amount of 2.6 lakh crore debt loan to the exchequer, to the government, to the state. He was suspended from the job, accused of breaching a service rule in which basically you cannot be criticizing the government's measures.